Hey YouTube, this is Monique here. I gotta put my glasses on, sorry. Can't read my paperwork. Today is April 26, 2015. I had my BSG surgery September 25th or 29th, 2013. My beginning weight was 327. Excuse me. The day of surgery, I was 297. I am currently, my lowest ever was 231 or 230. Now I have hiccups, sorry. Right now, I'm fluctuating. I have gained. A few weeks ago I was 245. Right now I'm 250 something. Yeah. Um, Last thing I posted. Oh, and I'm roughly 80 weeks post-op. I don't know the math on it. I just can't figure stuff out. Um, but I think my last video was about. I was excited about going to Hawaii. I did go to Hawaii. I was adventurous. Believe it or not. Every time we went to an excursion or a dock or wherever we were supposed to be, a different island, I did my best to walk. Um, I tried to walk everywhere, but you have no choice, really. I mean, well, except when you do the bus tour. So, well, I was on a cruise. It was a 2 week, almost a 2 week trip. 1 week on the boat and a week, 5 days to a full week on land. Well, I was on a cruise ship. It was two things. We ate buffet. You know, they have different restaurants. I monitored every single freaking thing I ate. I make sure I ate salad. The very first plate was salad and fruit. And maybe, if I wasn't full, I'd go and get like a turkey burger patty. They were so used to me, they had two of them prepared every night. Thank you, Paul, the pizza guy. I don't know your last name. Him and the head cook or French guy. I was having problems because he would talk to me and I could hear his accent, but I was understanding. Then I would have to go and translate it to American Sign Language, and he was like, wow, that's kind of talented. I was stressed. I did a lot of drinking. The final day or two on the boat, I did drink. I had like 3 alcoholic drinks. Mind you, that was the first time I had any alcohol, I believe, since the surgery. So, I was sick. Yeah. And plus, the boat is moving. Then we went to see a rock and roll guy from some band my husband knew. It wasn't good at all. It was very hard to resist food because you have all these cafeterias or eateries or stuff, and everyone has a different style, different flair, and I was like, wow, food everywhere. And I think my problem was I didn't take my protein mix. I had it in individual packages. I think the guy took it when I went on the plane. I can't remember. I didn't. It should have been on my paid luggage instead of being in my carry-on, but I messed up. That was my fault. I could have went to GNC on any part of the island and got the stuff, but I didn't. Um, there was a little bit overeating. I didn't. I actually lost weight on the cruise. I think I lost like 7 pounds. I was more mindful of other people around me. I hate buffets. I've always hated buffets. But I would go and I would sit in the corner and I wait on my husband to get his food or whoever's eating with me. And those people coming back to the table like 2 and 3 plates full of food. But they had like 8 or 9 chefs just in this one section, just making food continuously. And I'm like, y'all gonna starve? Oh, this cruise food is real good. It's good food. Good, eat it up. Good, eat it up. You'll get diarrhea or constipation. This I was just like, watching other people eat makes you not want to eat. Realize that. On a cruise, before I ate breakfast every morning, I'm scratching my belly. Sorry, I'm doing this thing. I did go to the gym every morning, roughly 45 minutes to an hour. There was a personal trainer there. He had classes every morning. My guest before, and I was experimenting. Okay, one was called TRX. I have the system in the back room. I'll show it. I'll show you the box. I kind of want to set it up, but I don't because my thing is, what if I start working out real good and you forget what you're doing and you slip and the ceiling falls in on you? That's the way I think. The other one was, he taught a cycling class. Now, I really did like cycling. The entire time, I tried to do the positions like he told me. He set my bike up. Ladies, if you ever do cycling, make sure you get an instructor that can measure you and do the bike thing and the pedals. And all you really have to do is listen to him. Maybe look up every now and then. But every time one of my legs would come up, my husband probably thinks I'm stupid. I'm here laughing to myself. But I will say, hit the fat, hit the fat, hit the fat, hit the fat. Sorry, that's, me pedaling. So every time my leg come up and hit my belly, I'd be like, hit the fat, hit the fat. That was my goal. My fat got to work out. That's something I would have done on my own. I mean, if it was here in the States, I would have never done it. But I was on a cruise ship. There was a mother-daughter team there in the cycling class. I don't know her name. She told me, but I forgot. We were on Norwegian Cruise Line. So if you're the black female with braids, muscular tone, who was doing a marathon or triathlon, she was doing something like that. She was checking on me. She was encouraging. She was like, "Come on, y'all, we gotta go." Hey, get this. In each class, it was me, maybe one, or no other person. Well, with her, it was two. Her and her mom. But most of the time, it was just me. He's like, "You hanging in, huh?" I'm like, "Dude, I may be fat, but I sweat for you as long as I get a shower." A lot of deaf people, I think, were worried about me on a cruise because I was in there and I wouldn't eat. Well, they quite don't understand I don't have a stomach like I used to. It was very hard because I'm like, I'll go back to the room and Dwayne will bring me a plate of something to the room and I'll just eat that while I'm getting ready. Usually he brought me boiled eggs and yogurt, which is great. And I would eat that before we had to do anything. When I came back to the States, I tried to keep that outgoingness about me. I called around. I'm not gonna lie. I called at least. I know one here in McLeod, one personal trainer. I called his gym. Called the gym and left the email. Never responded back. So guess what? He must not want my money. I called like 4 or 5 other gyms. No one would want to work. And I would make sure they knew I was a bariatric patient. Or. And they would not. They said, no, we can't work with bariatric patients. You have to go to a special physical therapist or something. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? You the coach. I just need you to know I have it so people won't work with me. I did find one guy, Travis Garza. He's out of Edmond. Either Edmond or Oklahoma City. I always see him at the Edmond gym. I saw he had a 6-week fat funeral or something like that. The thing was, the concept is you lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks and you're going to say goodbye to your fat. Before I tried it, I'm always skeptical. I did his triple A class, which is arms, abs, and ass. My sister did it with me. It was good. Now, mind you, I had to get up extra early because I live like an hour away from Oklahoma City. Not 45 minutes away from my sister. So I had to go get her, then go to class. That was a workout. I loved it. It was only for 6 Saturdays. I was like, okay, I got this. I know how his workouts are, so I'm going to take the class. I took his class. I did the first challenge. I did the first 6 weeks. I did not lose my 20 pounds. Because sleepers, we know that people put food in front of us, we can't eat it. We know we can only eat a cup. And I was just like stuck on eating all his food, getting it in, getting it. And it made me sick the first week. It really did. I'm sitting on my phone 8 minutes. So, I didn't do good with him because I didn't follow the diet like I should have. And I should have. I was on and off my pills because for my class, I took the class in Choctaw. Not that small town, which is like a 20-minute drive from where I am. I would have to get up at 4 in the morning to be there. I had to get up at 4 in the morning for me to be dressed, to have my son dressed and ready for school. My husband would take him to school, but I would have to have him in half the house, everything fixed up for the day. I was like prepping dinner in the morning. But for me to get up, oh God, I'm stuttering. For me to get up at 4, I had to get up at 4, prep my breakfast, get him ready. Sometimes I prep breakfast or just lunch. It depends on what mood I was in. I could not get my protein shake in because it was too early in the morning, and I got sick for the first 2 weeks. I was sick from just drinking water early in the morning. I just kept throwing up. His class started like at 5:30. It was great. I stopped like 3 weeks ago. On his first challenge, I only lost 11. I was happy for that. Because, I mean, he has you jumping around doing push-ups and sit-ups and this stuff. I can't do it on my own. But him and his instructors were and are very encouraging. I'm going to go back once I figure out the carpool situation. What else? I did that because I was just like, I'm just tired of depending on other people. So this was kind of like my me time, and I was doing good. I go to work. I hate taking showers at work because they're nasty. I couldn't come home, and it actually worked out pretty good. I was toning up. I'm gonna show you my fat arms in a bit, but I was doing so good in it. I actually thought about having skin removal surgery because in the middle of the workout, my arms and my stomach, mainly, that top part of your belly, looks weird. I'm leaning back. Sorry. Uh, I was hurting because I would wear two sports bras, a compression top to hold it in, plus a shirt on top. Because it was just jiggling so much. It's like, wow, I didn't know my skin hurt like this. Man. Um, I tried to hang in on all exercises. Either if I couldn't hang in, I did a modified. And I would be, and you're not supposed to look around at everybody else. But I'd be the only one. Me and might be one of the person to modify it. But it was fun. I don't know if that sounds right. It was actually fun. It was a boot camp class. It was great. Hi, Travis. Anyway, um, I think on top of the Hawaii trip and Travis class, I became more outspoken at work. When people argue with me, I used to just turn my back, and now it's like, look, I'm tired, I'm hungry. What do you want? I really would. I'll just put no airs. But I stopped taking stuff until my husband said, Joy misses you in the morning. So now I'm taking care of my son in the morning again. Clothes. I was almost in a 14. Almost in a 14. But again, I slacked on my protein shakes on my diet. I stopped paying. I got overconfident. That's what it is. I got overconfident in what I was doing. I'm like, I don't need to measure nothing. Yeah, you do. Measure your food, people. The last I think about the last 3 weeks, I gained. My great aunt passed away, so we drove to California. If you don't know about this drive, it was a 28-hour drive. Yeah, 2 days. We drove to California for a funeral, and only had one alcoholic drink. Trust me, that was it. I couldn't handle it. And here's the funny thing: 2 years out, I'm just now trying soda. I tried ginger ale one time when I was sick. It was great. The other day at work, I tried a Diet Dr Pepper. It took me the full 8 hours to drink it. I mean, it was just like a sip, and it was just like belching. I guess I needed it. I knew I had to belch. I had a lot of gas on my stomach, so I just really didn't want to drink it. Um, I still refuse to go to Lane Bryant. I'm not paying no freaking $80 for a pair of jeans that don't fit me because I don't have a curvy ass. Me and JC Penney's are still best friends. I can go in there now. I have to try on. It's a habit to pick up a 3X, because we've been big so long. We just like, ooh, I'm wearing a weave, y'all. It's sewn in, but that's my hair. And I hear somebody outside. Sorry. Um, it's had a habit to go in and get the biggest size possible. And so I'm finally breaking myself of that. So when I go in now, I get a 2X and a 1X in the top. And I get they have a 16 and a 16W. I get both of those. I don't like my clothes tight. I was in one video close to a 14. Not anymore. I'm still in my 16s. I even have a video of me putting on a 1X dress. Oh man, it looks so good except for that month right there. But yeah, clothes wise, I'm still the same a year out. Weight wise, I think I'm still the same. The lowest I was like 230. I made this video 3 times, so I don't know how to repeat myself. Sorry. The lowest I got was 230. After California, I gained weight in California, and I did try. I would take my food with me, and I took everything, and I tried to eat everything that I brought. But it's kind of difficult when you're on a road trip. I'm being honest, and you don't know where the grocery stores are, and you depend on someone else to drive you around. Um, so I gained, and I think most of it was like sodium, water weight. I don't know. So since I've been back, I haven't been to a class, but me and one other guy across the street, He works with me in my same office and everything, like right next door to me. My next door neighbor's next door to me at work. Like freaky. He walks like 8 miles a day at work. I try to at least do 3. It's not a lot, I know, but it was so hard for me to come back from that vacation and get back into that boot camp. It was just like, jeez. And the boot camp for Choctaw is only in the morning, so I might have to. I'm still paying my dues, so I don't know if I need to cancel and go to another town and do his boot camp or something. I don't know. I have to ask my husband if he want to go to the Y and do like an afternoon class since they have daycare, which would be great because I have a 3-year-old. If he would do a class with me, no. He's I'm too awkward. My husband's a skinny, like twiggy looking white guy. So I don't look right jumping around. Dude, who gives a shit? Oh shoot, who gives a care? Sit in the back of the room with me and jump. So I'm in the process now of finding a class to go to. Skin removal. Okay, y'all ready? I'm gonna sit up and show y'all my arms. For the last few months, I have been thinking about skin removal, especially since taking that boot camp class. Put my shirt down. Sorry. Okay, let me see if I can do a side view. And no, I cannot. Try not to touch the camera. This side, I have some hips. Believe it or not, this is the skin that I had to have, even back here in my back. This stuff, this jiggly, that was hurting me in class. Now my arms. Oh, that's the light right there. Sorry. I'm watching Godzilla. Can you see that? So if I touch this, I can wrap half my arm around. So for the longest, I even found a doctor I'm gonna try because someone recommended her. Plan on trying her, maybe. I don't know. If I do anything, it'll be arm, boob, because you know these girls sag. I'm almost 40. They sag. Let me see if I can get a front view. And I don't know about you all, but oh, it's my underwear. Sorry. That roll that's under your boobs, it won't go away. And I look like really, really big in this, but I don't know. Maybe it's too soon to think about surgery. But I want to get consultation to see if it's time for surgery. Because you can't remember, I started with a size 28. So I'm in a 16. I'm actually giving one more full year. I do want to try to find... It's a running group I see online. Black Girls Run. I want to know if there's one here, either in Oklahoma City or in Shawnee or Choctaw. Some nearby town I might try. I would do it on my own, but you know, I don't know. I gotta get that motivation back. All right, guys, it's almost 20 minutes. I gotta go. See you later. Bye. Have fun.